An important thing you have to know about Forensic Files is on HLN, a network that every hotel has, Forensic Files plays, I believe, 60% of their entire programming. So pretty much whenever you turn this channel on, you know what's going to be on. And there's like nothing more pleasing than like tucking yourself into a new hotel bed and just watching 4 or 5 hours of really graphic murders. Forensic Files is this true crime show that was on for, I don't know, like a decade or so. It's pretty formulaic, some mystery, usually a murder is introduced, and then scientists solve it with the help of technology. A lot of true crime shows seem to like glorify the actual act of murder by making it seem very kind of slick, and the low production quality, I think, works so well in the favor of this show in the sense of nothing is glamorous about this. You're introduced to this crime in the beginning, usually with this like kind of like Vaseline lens reenactment of a wife being murdered by her husband. They interview people from the town, they interview the police officers.
It was ready to blow off. It was barely sticking to the skin.
And then they're like, we hit a dead end. We didn't know what to do.
John Emil List would elude authorities for 18 frustrating years.
And then someone like finds a letter that was written, they take it to a handwriting expert, and that really cracks the case wide open.
The letter was not only a confession, but an explanation.
It was like, just recommend it for me on Netflix. And I was like, there are 400 episodes of this, and I'll watch like anything that has that kind of volume, just because it feels exciting to be exposed to such an archive. So my friends would come over to my house and we would just watch Forensic File episode after Forensic File episode.
Tampa, Florida is known not only as a tourist destination, but it also has more thunderstorms than any other location in the United States.
Peter Thomas is the voice of Forensic Files. He has this like kind of honeyed voice that just has this like noir quality to it that's like both beautiful and haunting.
After the 4th body was discovered, police knew an important detail about the killer. He had an unusual dog with an unusual drug habit.
After you watch like a couple of them, you just start to imagine Peter Thomas narrating everything in your life. So every time you, I don't know, put a pair of pants on, someone might in the future be like, that would be the last time Erik put pants on.
But Susan never left the house that day. But their romantic evening ended there. Eventually, the dogs returned home, but Judy did not.
I think the one I talk about the most is one in which a husband kills his wife to sleep with other women.
The woman was Ed's co-worker, Nancy Prescott.
And his master plot is unraveled because his inspiration comes from a movie, like some B movie that he rents.
There was a movie that featured a murder identical to Ellen Sherman's.
He then recommends this movie to other women all over town as like kind of like a, you should watch this movie. And they're all like, this is incredibly weird because it's exactly how your wife died.
During the conversation, Ed recommended she watch a movie he particularly enjoyed called Blackout.
And of course, that leads to his undoing.
He almost got away. Very close.
Never get an insurance policy taken out on your life. Never have a husband. Those are the 2 lessons you take away from Forensic Files that I think are important. If you like CSI, but you hate good acting, let me try this again. If you like CSI, but you don't like acting at all, you should definitely check out Forensic Files, which is all the death and science of CSI, but without any of the redeeming plot arcs. There's 400 episodes of Forensic Files. I can't emphasize that enough. Like, if you like one episode, there's like 400 some more. Like, that's 200 hours of original, well, I wouldn't call it entertainment. But it's 200 hours of something you can do, and that's a lot of hours.